Hey YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be an unboxing, unbagging reveal. It's really an unbagging because the box was not all that impressive. It was very sturdy, but it was just your standard Amazon box. This is a purchase from Zappos. And if you all have been watching my community page, you would know that I had ordered one of the bags that I posted on my community page. I did not specify what color. I was able to snag this bag for I think $287 and change after tax. And so that was quite a deal because it does retail for $395 plus tax. And it's a bag that I considered buying as part of the 24S 24% off sale that I also posted on my community page, but decided not to because I didn't want to pay the $20 shipping or order extra items that I knew I would return just to get free shipping, because that's a pain in the butt. So when this one popped up on Zappos for a deal, I just had to jump on it. Now, if the sale's still going on, I'll make sure to post it down below. They had multiple colors available, and then there was an additional 10% off if you downloaded the app, but you didn't have to purchase through the app to get the discount. And I'll put that discount code down below as well. So without further ado, we've already had a lot of ado. Let's go ahead and get into the bag. I got the Marc Jacobs small the tote bag in the black with the dark gray lettering, and this is one that I've eyed for a long time and just haven't pulled the trigger on it. I don't like paying full price for pretty much anything, and so I guess I was looking for the right deal, and finally the right deal came along for this bag. I had multiple opportunities to get it for, 15% off plus tax, but then it was still well over $300, and I didn't want to do that. So I have 3 Marc Jacobs the tote bags in the small size, and I like to have collections of no more than 4, so this should be number 4. I do have a few exceptions, rules broken that I have had, including with my Speedy 20s, I have 5, but I broke it into canvas and leather, so then I have 2 and 3, so that doesn't count, right? Now this is the newer style, I think, that has a little bit more of a reinforced bottom, but when I visited my friend Julie, she had both the reinforced bottom ones and the non-reinforced, and I felt the ones that she had that had a little bit of a reinforced bottom, and the ones that were made out of this gorgeous full grain leather, they feel good to me on the bottom, even though it is reinforced. And so I think my issue with the more firm bottom on these bags was limited to the floral version of this bag because the leather is different on that bag. And that was the Marc Jacobs small the tote bag I got in this particular pattern and ended up returning. And by the way, this is still for sale. I am going to mark it down a little bit today. If you are interested in this bag, I will sell it to you for $285 shipped to your door within the United States, and retail I think is $535 plus tax. So that is an absolute steal, and I think I've used it one time. I'm pretty sure I've just used it one time. Comes with an insert inside as well as the dust bag, and so again, $285 shipped if you want this beauty. I do hang on to these tags because I just like to have them, so I should be able to find it for that sack bag whenever I pack it up to ship it to whoever does end up buying it, if I end up selling it. If not, springtime may roll around and I may fall in love with that bag all over again. So here we are to the interior. I've got the exterior unwrapped, and I will say that the handles feel a little different to me. I've got my cement Marc Jacobs the tote bag here, and the handles on it feel a little softer than the handles on this black one. And looking at them there, they look a little thinner to me as well. My eyes might deceive me, but I think they look a little thinner. And one thing I had an issue with the older style of the Marc Jacobs the tote bag is most all of them would come with some sort of a dent in the handle, and you could work it out a little bit, but not all the way. And these handles seem like they're pretty perfect. They're a little stiffer, but they seem pretty perfect. It also seems like there may be just an ever so slightly bigger drop, you can see there, on the newer style. So if that's something that you would like, the newer style, and when I say newer style, there was no real like advertisement or delineation between old style and new style. Like it didn't say anything different on the website as far as I'm aware of, but the old style did not have the reinforced bottom, and I'm just noticing that these handles are just slightly different as well. I'm a pretty detail oriented person, if you haven't picked that up about me, or if you're new to my channel. And so I do try to point out differences if I notice them so that you're not caught off guard. Okay, I think I've got it all unwrapped now. Let's look at these up close. Look how glossy the leather is on the black one. It is just absolutely gorgeous. And then if you squeeze it here, you can see it's still pliable. The edges are firm, just more squishy in the middle of the older style, but the edges are still firm. So I think that's the main difference, is right here, the older style is completely squishy gushy. And on the new style, it just has a little bit more reinforcement there on the bottom. It's not a ton. I think the bag, especially up top, is still gonna mold to the body really nicely. It's just gonna stay looking fresher longer, which I think is a good thing. Now the inside is, I think, the back side of the leather with a pretty heavy coating on it. And I'm just noticing one more piece of packing material. Now I think I've got it completely empty. So I went ahead and put on the strap that comes with the bag, and I have a couple more straps to try on with it, but let me put a little bit of decor on first. This is one of the Coach chains, and I have it on the denim version of this bag, and I really like it. I can link this Coach chain down below. I think it looks pretty good. The only thing is that it's more of an aged gold, and the hardware on this is almost a shiny champagne type gold. But I do like how the clips on both straps sort of coordinate as they are the dog leash style clip. Here is the longest length for this bag. I think I'm going to shorten it just a little bit. I think that this length is about perfect. We've got plenty of boob clearance, and it is one up from the longest. And I'm 5'8", and I'm about 140 pounds. So here it is with the strap it comes with. I think the strap's pretty comfortable. A lot of people feel like it's too thin for this bag. And if that's the case, then Marc Jacobs does offer lots of straps that you can buy separately. I'm going to go ahead and switch chains out. This chain is a little bit closer to the color of the hardware on the bag. And I think this one is actually from Dress Up Your Purse, one of my favorite companies of all time. And so that is look number 2 as far as chain goes. I think a shorter chain looks really nice on these bags, but so does a longer one. So there's a look at how a couple different lengths appear on the front of these bags. With this one, I don't think it matters quite as much where the chain hits on the lettering because the lettering is so subtle. I picked up 2 straps from the outlet quite some time ago, and here's one of them. I don't know that this one is going to be the best with this bag with the gray lettering because the strap itself has gold tones and burgundy tones, and the lettering is that gray. So it kind of clashes, but I think the next one is going to be perfect. The gray may be subtle enough to pull it off, and that would give me some flexibility with different color outfits. But this strap here, if you look at the lighter parts of it, it's really a pale gray, and I think that really picks up nicely on the lettering on the bag. This combo for me is ringing my bell. Last but not least is an idea I got because of a Louis Vuitton strap that I purchased recently, and it was the same exact style. It's the Cousin bandolier strap, and I bought it in a taupe color, a taupey gray color. And it turned out that strap was almost the exact same color as my Marc Jacobs the tote bag in cement, which led me down a rabbit hole where I bought a camera bag in the cement color as well. So if you're interested in seeing the video about that strap, and as well as the video about the camera bag, the Softshot 21, I will link those 2 videos down below. But because of discovering that the Louis Vuitton strap that I bought for my Trianon PM looked better with the Marc Jacobs the tote bag in cement, I got to thinking about using my Cousin strap on the black Marc Jacobs the tote bag. And I really like this idea because on Marc Jacobs' website, I don't think he has an all black version. Most of them say Marc Jacobs real big. And this one, of course, says Louis Vuitton, but it's in really a subtle tonal printing, so it does not stand out. And like I mentioned in that video, Marc Jacobs did design for Louis Vuitton. So even if you did read that, I think it is totally okay because they kind of go hand in hand in a way. And so I think either this strap or that last one that I showed you are my very favorite of the bunch, combined with this a little bit more delicate chain on the front of the tote bag. So for $287 and all of the strap flexibility that this bag offers me, I think that it's a win and she is a keeper. You'll have to let me know which of the 3 jacquard straps you like best, as well as if you prefer the chunkier Coach chain or the more delicate Dress Up Your Purse chain I have here. Now, Dress Up Your Purse has some bags that have a couple different chains that come with them, and that's how I picked up this sparkly beauty. She's just glistening for us today, and I do like how it has the same style clips as this Cousin strap by LV. It just ties everything together oh so nicely. So that'll do it for today. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there's the same. It's the @ symbol, then the Handbag Housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.